What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy New Year to everybody out there. I hope y'all had a fun and safe New Year's.
Hello.
What did we do for New Year's? I don't even remember.
Played video games.
We played video games? Yeah. We didn't do much for New Year's this time. Now I know y'all saw the well, I'm sure most of y'all saw the house that we posted on. Well, I posted it on YouTube, but I really don't think that one's going to work out anyway. Well, hello, Talion. I don't think that we were able to finagle and find the last home inspection, which Munchkin could tell you more about that. But there's a lot of stuff wrong with that house that we didn't even know about.
Hey, Red.
But
yeah, I said, hey, Red. If the only issues were the ones that were on the previous appraisal, I think I could have dealt with that. But the fact that the home inspection called out multiple electrical problems, they also went to a little bit more detail with the roof. Yeah, that's going to be a big no. Lay your ass down and quit running to the door like you're going somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, Eric. They showed like a lot of stuff. That same stuff that I was pointing out in the video about the water damage. They were showing, yeah, there was damage there. There was damage down towards the underneath also. And the electrical problems and stuff. I was like, man, I'm not trying to get into no headache. So we're pretty much not going to entertain that house any further.
Lay down.
Might as well just take that video down, actually, because it's not happening. But we're going to look at another one tomorrow. Hey, Breeze. It looks a lot better inside. Is that the one way out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's way out in the middle of nowhere. So even if we ever had trick-or-treaters, we could only have about 3.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, Red, is we are on a time crunch, and with our budget, like, I don't know where y'all are, but the market here, the house you could get 10 years ago for $200,000 is drastically different than what you can get now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's changed a lot. Hey, Dom Long. So now that they've failed a home inspection, do they have to put that on the seller's report? You can answer that better than me.
So here's the thing. The home inspection that was done was for a contract that somebody else put on the property. Hi, Angela. Back in November. It was a VA loan, and I'm guessing that it fell through because of the home inspection. VA loans are more strict than FHA loans. So there's no real seller's report. He's selling the home as is. Now, I don't think anybody that's getting a traditional mortgage is going to is going to buy it. There's no way they can buy it as is. And like a VA loan, FHA loan is not going to allow the buyer to pay for those repairs. So he's not going to be able to sell it, which I feel bad for him because I know a little bit about the story, but I'm not going to go into detail because y'all have the address now, so you can find out the guy's name. Let's just say he's got some children with some issues and he needs to leave the state to be closer to family. Shut up, Bella. And he's not going to be able to sell it the way he wants. It's just not going to happen. And what's funny is all the work that y'all are talking about, like Yardbird had mentioned drywall. There's no drywall in that house. It's all plaster. It's all the original shit from 1941, except for the addition.
Yeah.
There's no drywall. The work that needs to be done, all the problems with it, aren't visible, except for the cosmetic shit, like the peeling paint around the windows on the outside. I'm letting her downstairs because she's at the fucking door whining and driving me crazy. Get out.
Okay.
Don't come back up here.
Well, for those of
Go.
y'all that didn't see me on Sean's show Monday, I tried to go fly Monday because we had really good weather here, and I made like the stupidest mistake ever on a paramotor. Now, apparently, a lot of people have done it, but for me, I was like surprised at myself because I went to take off,
Hey, Deweese.
had my A's in my hand, and started running, got the wing up perfect, let go of the A's, and went to pull my brakes, but I didn't have any brakes in my hand. So I was like, well, this isn't gonna work too well. I mean, technically, yeah, I probably could have still took off if I just gave it gas and then tried to find my brakes later. But the problem with that field is there's some trees a couple of 100 feet away, and I didn't think I'd be able to get above those trees without my brakes in my hand, so I just aborted the launch. And you know, there's going to be plenty of other warm days here where I'm sure I'll get to fly. I'm hoping. I mean, the other real big draw about that
Sorry,
house
Jade.
that we were looking at, it was right by the water, so I could have took off from like not even a mile from the house. I could have just took off. And it's not the
Why are
ocean.
the cats all behind me? It's supposed to be reversed.
I don't know.
Bullshit.
I don't know about the what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
It's not on the ocean side. It's a bay side. So it's not like yeah, we live and learn. Dom Long, that was a big lesson for me. I mean, yeah, I've only got 3 flights, so I mean, I'm still. Yeah, if it mirrors it's going to mirror her whole picture, Wally. So it'll move the cat on the other side too. So, you know, I don't think I'll be forgetting my brakes from now on, that's for sure. I don't want to move too far away because I got a couple of flying buddies, and it's better to fly with somebody than to fly solo. So I'm hoping
Well,
we
we can
still
only
stay
go so far.
somewhere nearby. You know, I'm not saying we have to be close. I don't mind driving, but I want to be somewhere close.
Well, that house out in Hayes, that is not close to
That is
anything.
not close,
Okay,
but
it looks like it's way out in the middle of nowhere, and I mean it really looks like it's way out in the middle of nowhere, but technically it's only 6 miles from the liquor store, which I consider the center of.
yeah, and okay, so Monday, the first launch I did was perfect. The wing came up perfect. I released the A's. Everything was good except not having the brakes in my hand. The second time I went to launch,
Do you?
for some reason,
Marius, Angela.
I thought the wing was up when it wasn't, so I released the A's way too early. That's why it only came up to about 10 o'clock, and then it went right back down. So there was no wind too. You know, I was just wore out. I'd already been working on that freaking car hauler. I got a different idea on how I want to mount that thing. I'm going to try something different than what I see most people do and see how it works out. I'm just hoping that it won't be able to slide frontwards and backwards, which I don't think, because on the Fly Products Rider, the base is actually at an angle. So if I lock those in that way, it shouldn't be able to slide. I did the right thing by killing it. Things happen. Just take your time. Talk to yourself. Talk to myself. Well, hello, Three Dog. How'd you doing?
I think his problem was, Jade, was that he was trying to get through the steps without overthinking it and psyching himself out.
Okay, I think the dog would like out. I'll be right back.
Of course she does. She's an asshole. Dog's an asshole. Just don't go nowhere, Three Dog. He'll be right back. The dog just has to go out and pee, because of course she does. Yeah, that house, I really, really liked all the wood. It was built in 1941, and it still had all the original hardwood floors that were in perfect shape. All the doors were originally from the 1941 from the original build. Still had the original hardware. All the wood casement windows were in perfect shape. It was just the paint on the outside. I liked the wood. That staircase was the most substantial, solid staircase I've ever seen in my entire life. But yeah, so I knew there was a reason I was feeling some kind of way about it, and that home inspection kind of sealed it. Indeed, it did, Ozman. Indeed, it did, which is shocking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, so
Wasn't one of my children. They didn't. They don't. They're not armed.
I'm good, Three Dog. I mean, I'm just going along the same way I've been doing. We're trying to get a house, you know. Maybe we should move out, way out in the desert somewhere, but then she won't have a job and we'll have to start all over for real.
No, the desert means it's hot. You know how I feel about heat.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to follow me around and keep picking
hello,
me up off the
Daryl.
ground.
How you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. I did get some juice. Timekeeper sent over some juice, and I cannot wait to make some of that stuff because that vanilla.
Timekeeper?
Huh?
Timekeeper. Sound like you called him Timekeeper. It's a dry heat. Okay.
I called him Timekeeper?
No, I thought you called him Timekeeper.
No, I did not call him Timekeeper.
Like
if I know anybody's name in the chat, it's Timekeeper. Oh, you're in Nashville, Tennessee. My well, I would say my brother lives up there, but he recently moved to Alabama. They actually live in Spring Hill, Tennessee, which is I lived there for about a year, maybe almost 2 years, and moved back to Georgia, and then now I'm in Virginia. So yeah, you taught yourself to make sure you got everything right. I you know, honestly, Jade, I think that I was just in a rush. I was trying to hurry up and make sure I had everything ready so I could take off because the sun was going down quick. You know, if I wouldn't have showed up there when I did, I was right on the verge of either flying or not flying. So I just tried to hurry up and go get my stuff and come back and fly. And that was a mistake because you shouldn't have to rush doing stuff like that. So there you go.
There'll be more. I mean, it's chilly now. It's 42 degrees, but give it a week. It'll be back in the 70s again. Then it'll probably snow, and then it'll be 70s.
Yeah. You can shoot the Virginia welcome sign from your mailbox. Nice, Red.
No, Wally, that's all named after individual real estate agents and loan officers.
I want to travel now. You know, traveling could be moved to Colorado. Oh, Colorado. You know, there's only one problem with that, Three Dog, and a lot of people probably don't realize it. The motor doesn't run as well in Colorado. I'd have to do a lot of tweaking to the carburetor. And the wing doesn't come up as good.
Dog, you missed it. Literally everything. Everything he talks about somehow comes back to flying. Everything. She wasn't talking about moving to Colorado for you to fly.
Well, it would happen. What do you mean? I don't. If we moved, I mean, that would be a factor, I would think. I'm just saying.
Even aliens.
I do, even aliens. Haven't seen you in a while. I do want to try to make some Nilla nuts using that juice that Timekeeper sent, or flavoring, I should say. I think it'll actually be really good. It will be worth it. I mean, I bet you the housing's cheaper up there. That's for sure.
Yeah, Deweese. I'm just, yeah. Everything he says. Everything.
I do not talk about flying. I do not.
Bullshit. He's sitting there, look, he's laying in bed and he's got this introspective look on his face. I'm like, what's she thinking about? And he's like, well, if I got a trike, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right, everything is flying. How you doing?
that just kind of blows by most of the time. I mean, I think about it a lot. You know, I think if I flew more, it would not be on
It
my
would
mind
shut you
as
up?
much.
No, no, it would no, no.
Yeah, you have to run your ass off in high altitude. Exactly, Eric.
He doesn't have any more ass to run off. I tried to kick it the other day when we were walking because he wouldn't give me his coat, and
And you missed.
I did miss
That's
because
the problem is you can't
you
kick
got
that
no
high.
ass at all. I can kick that high.
What's up,
Hey, Jazzy.
Jazzy?
I whiffed your butt cheeks.
Jazzy, you still vaping on the VI class? I am still vaping it also. I don't know what it
No
is
darn
about this
thing.
thing, man. The VI class is good to go in my book.
I am ready to not toss this thing, but I'm ready to retire it onto the desk. I need a real mod back.
Well,
I can't.
Munchkin thinks that she's not getting enough out of the VI class
okay,
to
here's
satisfy
my
her.
issues. All right.
Okay,
Let Munchkin talk about Munchkin's issues.
I will do that.
There's not enough heat, and I chain vape. You cannot chain vape on this. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's constantly turning it's fucking locking itself. Every time I turn around, it's fucking locked. Because you have to press that button dead center in the middle, or it presses, not presses, presses, not presses, and that means you locked it. I can't. Not to mention I have to stop and fill this thing up like 6 times a day. It just I can't. I want my mod back. I want my tank back. Yeah. You don't want to talk about Munchkin's issues? Munchkin has a lot of issues.
Well, yeah, Munchkin is using the stock pod. I'm using the well, actually I am. I'm on a stock pod now myself. I'm not even using the rebuildable deal.
No,
So,
no, I don't think so, Eric. I'm not a I'm a boots on the ground kind of girl. I don't no desire to none whatsoever.
yeah, I don't know what it is
Well,
with
I was gonna
Munchkin.
say
She
National
really don't have the
Geographic or
desire to
Reader's
fly.
Digest. Yeah,
I don't
no,
know if it's
good.
just a
I don't
think
have the
it's
desire to hurl myself down an ice-covered mountain either. I just don't. I would rather be sitting in the lodge in front of a fireplace reading a book with a stiff drink. That is my idea of what I want to do.
I did get a bunch of these mirrors. They came from Amazon. I'll show y'all what it looks like. These are really good to check your gas level on your fuel tank. And I mean, if you're in a trike, you probably don't need to do it as much
Exactly,
like I
Scott.
would. But I have one hooked up to a carabiner here somewheres. I got all the carabiners but the one with the mirror. I moved it because there we go. So I got this one, and I haven't taken the sticker off the mirror yet, but I got
I will
this hooked
happily
up.
be ground support for you guys.
So this is a
Yeah,
decent sized
Creed,
mirror.
we saw the home inspection. There's really nothing to talk about. It's a no-go. Yeah.
And I can just hook this on my vest somewhere, and then when I need to check the fuel, just boom, and I'm good to go. And let it go, and it comes right back.
I'm just gonna say, because Creed missed it, the issues that were visible, for the most part, were non-issues. Peeling paint on the ceiling because they didn't use the vent fan in the bathroom. Peeling paint on the windows because clearly they never took off the storm windows.
You was gonna have a fit if we got it.
To clean them at all.
Creed, this is the problem. There wasn't much out there to get, and
there
you know,
still isn't much out there.
We need something. So it's like, damn, man, what can we do? We're kind of stuck. We need to find something by the end of this month. We don't have to move by the end of this month, but we need to find something by the end of this month. That's the way the schedule's working out. Timekeeper. If I eat enough gummies, I can fly without even leaving my recliner.
I liked the inside of that house. I liked the fact that it was all original. Where is RS with his book? I like wood. The darker, the better. I liked that house. It only had three owners in 80 years. The doors were original. The wood was original. The floors were original. The windows were original.
Yeah, I mean,
80 years old. That house was not that bad a shape. It's just when they did, like when they did some of the upgrades, they didn't. There was exposed wiring underneath the house. The vapor barrier that they put down, it was dry, but there's parts missing. They didn't. Some kind of cap that connects the main power lines to
spark
the house is
arrestor.
not installed properly.
Yeah.
So, there's just a lot, and they didn't want to do any. The guy needs to get out of the house, right? He needs to go, and doesn't want to do any repairs. And I don't know what to tell him. That house is going to be on the market for a while until he caves.
Very nice,
See, but
Jazzy.
Red, in order to get new energy efficient windows, those are the original windows. I wouldn't want to replace the windows. I wouldn't want to. They were still in good shape. The glass was still intact. They needed to be repainted on the outside of the windows.
Yeah, if Jazzy's own city built a fiber service, then it's probably not no nationwide thing. So 2 gigs up and 2 gigs down is a lot. I mean, we're at a gig down and a gig up, and rarely get the full gig. I mean, if you're hooked straight into the router, you might get you get almost 1 gig up, but the down speed is usually around 700 megs per second. That's close to a gig, but not quite. So
y'all could do Scuba's Hangout bingo every time he mentions certain shit. I don't know what you'd win if you won.
What if okay, look. I have to talk somewhat about paramotors because there are paramotor people in chat.
Yes, I know this. Yeah. Even if there weren't, you would. So.
Well, that may be true too. I mean, I wanted to bring up that because of the fact that I tried to fly and I screwed up and didn't have the brakes in my hand.
When are we getting more Amaretto Sours?
Wow, that so looks like the cat is taking over the broadcast. What the heck?
He's got important things to say.
Yeah, so you're 1 gig up and down. Yeah, same here, Creed. Yeah, that's why I was surprised when Jazzy said he got 2 up and 2 down for $69 a month. That's a good deal. So, I mean, the other house that we're supposed to go look out tomorrow is out in the middle of nowhere.
No, the one we're scheduled to see at noon is not the one out in the middle of nowhere. That's the one in Fox Hill. The one in Hayes is out in the middle of nowhere. She hasn't messaged me back.
The Fox Hill one, though, is right near a giant track, which I could take off from. And then we weren't talking about that anymore. I mean, I don't ask for much. I'm not asking for a mansion. We just need a house that's got like 2 or 3 bedrooms and a garage, hopefully a fenced-in backyard, and not far from somewhere where I can take off and land. That's it. Paramotor ready? Let's start. Bingo game. Every time. Wow. Okay. Now y'all are gonna make it hard on me. What I'm going to do is rebuild.
Y'all wouldn't survive. Don't try that.
I'm gonna rebuild Munchkin's tank because she wants to vape this big old behemoth QP mod apparently, and she can blow through cotton like anybody I've ever seen. Or coils, wicks, you name it. She melts them. This thing is full of juice, though. I would hate to waste all this juice. You sure it's not vape? Let me try it because she sometimes goes, "Oh, it don't vape right," and it's fine.
Go for it. Knock yourself out. Ed, no, the leaves weren't the issues. There was 5 fucking gumball trees in the backyard. That was the first thing I noticed when we got there was the gumballs. Yummy, isn't it?
Okay, that tastes a little bad. I'll give her that. When we see this on the build cam, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's." If it has any kind of black or brown, really dark stains on there, then...
All right, so apparently we are meeting Ariana tomorrow at noon.
Ariana?
because Crystal is still having issues.
Oh, now Jade's trying to trick me into saying it. Now, you aren't slick. Do you think I'm a dodo? I'm trying not to say that, Jade. Oh my gosh, look at your coils. All right, we're just gonna go to the build cam.
Are you gonna coil shame me now? Fine, whatever. Just rebuild it. I don't give a crap.
This
I
is,
hate gumball trees. Ed. Hate them.
why is
Hate
it
them.
still?
Hate them.
Hold on a second. Let me fix the stupid
Oh
words out
my
of the way.
god. Okay.
Oh my god, Becky,
See, if
look
only
at
there
her.
was somebody here that would redo my stuff whenever it got gross.
This is really black and it's bad.
It's Cajun. Those
This,
are Cajun coils.
yeah. So
Gumball
and
gumball trees are trees that drop the seed pods are spiky balls that will rocket right out of your lawnmower into air.
I just vape some of this stuff, man. This is terrible.
What's a gumball tree? Okay, I got it.
Sweet gumball, man. That's what we call them down here in the South.
No, they're gumballs. All right.
Sweet gumball. That's what we go by.
No, ain't nothing sweet about it.
Okay. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see if I can focus on this a little better.
Why isn't my print screen working? What the hell?
You can see that crusty bark, which on barbecue is delicious. On a vape, it tastes horrible.
No, if you've ever inhaled a piece of that crust, that shit hurts.
Well, right, vaping wise, but like I said, if you're cooking barbecue and it has that crust, that's delicious, man. I eat that right up.
Why is my print screen not working?
I don't know.
Well,
type light shot in your search bar, start it, and then it'll work.
No, did you
people, I tell you.
shot?
No, you have to have it running though. So
it's always running. So it would have had to have been disabled for it to not be running.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get some of this
on my computer.
crusty off here. Look at that where it stays black. That's where the darkest of the, and that's a fire right there. That's a fire.
They have labeled this the most dangerous tree in the suburbs. These are gumballs. And you step on one in bare feet or in high heels as you're fucking walking around the driveway, and that'll.
All right, this is probably, this isn't that bad actually. That's not that bad.
Stuff from the juice that just.
I'm gonna clean that out. Let me go back to the main camera, and then I'm going to go clean this out, and then we'll proceed.
It is a sweet gum tree. That's why he calls them sweet gumballs. But yeah, they're horrible. And there are 5 of them in the backyard. So, yeah, they're hard to rake up because they get all tangled up in the grass and they don't want to come out. You run over with your lawnmower and they will shoot out the side and harm people that are standing nearby. They're evil. Yeah, I don't like gumball trees. They're horrible. So the house that we're going to, yeah, people know what they did exactly. The house that we're going to go to see tomorrow is 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. But it is very nice. Yeah, it happens, Angela. I've done it. I mean, Scuba's broke way more than I ever have, but yeah. It's got square footage, but it has a formal living room and it's got a den with a fireplace, and it has a nice sized kitchen with a lot of cabinets.
These people are insane.
The one out in Hayes, which is the one out in the marsh, is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Technically, it's a 2-story, but it's elevated because it's in a flood zone. So the living area is on the 2nd level. So when you walk in, it's the living room and it's got an open kitchen, and then it's got the 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. The bottom level is all concrete, and it's open, so if it floods, the water can kind of flow through it. But it's a fully furnished workshop with a dog run in it and counters and all that stuff. So that would work for him. And it's only 150,000, but I would imagine it's probably inexpensive, relatively speaking, because we'd have to get flood insurance.
Hey, I
And
like
it's on a well and
inexpensive.
septic.
All right, let's go back to the build cam and see if we can make this look any better now. So there's the coils after I've cleaned them off. They look much better now. Ow, they're still hot. Still even. Still homemade coils.
Get him a vape band, Angela.
Got some Muji cotton
We got
right
some
here.
Scuba's Nuts and Cock vape band. You need to send Angela a vape band.
Oh, I can do that. I do have more of those. I got to find them. They're in my drawer somewhere, but
So I don't think we got to meet Aries last week. So that was nice. Aries and Ashley.
yeah.
We apparently went to the only restaurant that was open in Richmond on New Year's Day. It was very busy. It felt like we stood out there a lot longer than we did, but there was a lot of people there, and it was a very, very small restaurant. The food was delicious, though. She did come out and apologize and said that they were crazy and that we will get your food out to you eventually.
Yeah.
Yes.
They said eventually. That was funny.
The bottom level does have paramotor storage. The bottom level's got a concrete floor. Like I said, it's got a dog run. It is like, it looks like a finished basement, but it's kind of open. Obviously you can close it off and shut the doors, but it's not closed off as far as if your house floods, that it's not gonna.
See, I didn't even say paramotor. You're the one that said that. So, I mean, I just said it now.
Eric asked if it had paramotor storage.
Well, Eric, you can guarantee we're going to make. That's one of the reasons I got to have a garage. It's not going to be something where I'm just like, oh.
Aliens, the prices are starting to fall. The interest rates are going up though, so that's why. There are some sellers that are still holding out because they don't want to acknowledge that they missed the boat and that they can't get, $100,000 over what it's worth anymore. They are still. They were elevated anyway. Just because of the last bubble that we went through, the prices never went back down to reality. So they were elevated to begin with, but whatever happened during 2021 and 2022 was just fucking ridiculous. I mean,
all right,
that was ridiculous.
Now, for the new people that, or people that don't vape that are just curious, the reason that I rake this out with this
Cloud Chucker
sharp tweezers, when you cut this with scissors, all the fibers of the cotton get compressed and flattened out like this. So what happens is, this is to keep this to where it'll pull juice up good. You need a nice fluffy wick like this. If I was to cut it right now, it's gonna pinch it down and it's gonna have a line like this at the very bottom right here, which I need to get that out. And it keeps it from being able to pull up the juice as well as it should. So that's the reason I rake that stuff out. But yet I can't get brakes in my hand when I try to go fly. All right. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, we met halfway. It took us I don't know, 45 minutes to get there.
Yeah, it was like 45 minutes. It wasn't even that bad.
I mean, it's just straight up the interstate, so literally straight up the interstate. So it was nice. It was weird. I'm gonna say that, because having lunch with them, it wasn't like having lunch with somebody you just met. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've known them for so long, but never met them in person. So it's weird. Yeah.
I mean, it was just like going to lunch with old friends. So, yeah, so it was nice.
You sure this is Nilla Nuts? Maybe I have the wrong bottle in my hand. Hold on a second.
That is not mine, because it's got writing on the side.
Oh, I was
And
about to pour the wrong stuff on there.
yeah, and Aries sneakily paid the bill and paid for our lunch without us knowing about it.
So
I thought he
this
was
is
saying
it.
something to the waitress about forgetting something part of Ashley's meal.
Oh, this is
But
definitely
no, he
Nilla
was
Nuts here.
being sneaky. When Scuba says paramotor, you need to drink. Yeah, it really depends. Even aliens. I mean, it depends. Like the house that we're going to see tomorrow, it just got listed today. Hey, Kelvin, and there's already
Hey,
we're going to
Kelvin,
be
how's it going?
showing number 3 tomorrow, right?
Yeah, there's already
It
people.
just got
I
listed
mean,
today.
it literally
Um,
was listed like what for 45 minutes before we went and looked, and then they're like already got 2 or 3 showings before us. It's like, dadgum, man.
Yeah. Um,
I don't like that because then you have to compete with other people with offers,
Yeah.
and I don't want to have to deal with that. But
well, that's because everybody wants something that they don't have to do anything with. They just want to be able to move their shit in and go on about the, you know what I mean? I don't mind having to do a little bit, like with that house, if all it was scraping some paint and repainting, I don't mind doing that. Um, but it was more than that because the inside of the house, all it needed was a good cleaning on the inside. Visually. But that home inspection, I was only one paragraph in and messaged Days, and I was like, it's not looking good, and she said nope. You know? So I do feel for the guy, but such is life. So but
hey, this
like
is
that
all about
guy, that
together.
house was on list that was listed for 9 days, and we were the only people that had gone to see it. So yeah. And I don't let's see, how can I phrase this? Most of the houses that are available in our price range
Just shot you. Where in
Are
the
trashed
goddamn
out. I
A,
mean,
man?
are, well,
honestly.
they're not even trashed out. They're not in an area I want to move in. I am
Oh, I
glad that
gotcha.
they are trying to, what's the word? I wouldn't even say gentrify, but they're trying to improve certain markets, right? They're trying to improve certain areas as some of the older residents either die or move into nursing homes. They tear down the houses and rebuild them because a lot of those houses, especially downtown, are very, very old and they're very, very crime ridden. They're
Oh,
trying to change that, but I ain't going to be one of the first ones to move in. There's a couple beautiful houses in our price range, but it's on a numbered street. Ain't
yeah.
fucking happening.
I don't want to be on
Yeah,
29th
Albie.
Street, 80th Street, you name it. I'll give it the old college try. What if I say fly? All right.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Albie.
Albie, how you doing, bud?
2
See,
weekends in a row. Yeah,
Albie's right. He's immortal.
he is immortal.
Remember, Albie, all that
sticking.
time. I'm immortal. I'm immortal. He's still here, by
Well,
God.
we already know this.
And everybody else keeps falling over dead, but Albie's still kicking it. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, it's even worse. The roof is even worse than what you can see.
Insane.
Creed, down here, if you're on a numbered street, that means you are in the wrong part of town.
Yeah, exactly, Creed.
Mhm.
It's not like, I mean, some cities, I guess it's okay to be on a numbered street, but
Well, some cities downtown is where you want to be, not here.
yeah,
Not
you don't
here.
want to be downtown.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I suggest that you come get your mod and try this because it's delicious.
Yeah,
I-
and in our downtown, they will pull you over after dark and ask, "Why are you here?" So,
I may have to do
I'll be right
another
back.
show just once I make this Nilla Nuts with a different vanilla. Well, it's not a different vanilla custard, but the vanilla bean ice cream. I'm changing the ice cream. And if it's really good, oh, y'all gonna be the first to know because then everybody should go buy that flavoring and try it. If it's that good, as I think it's vanilla pork chops.
Yeah, I can still smell what she made for dinner and Nilla Nuts. It smells like vanilla pork chops.
So you're getting a mixture of Nilla nuts. The burnt cotton. Oh yeah, her cotton was jacked up. I think it's fine now. I don't know. You would think she could. Never mind. I'm not going to say that because that is way going to get this channel straight. All right.
What? Say it.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
You were gonna say something.
Just don't vape the mod so hard. I don't know what to tell you. What? What's so funny? Okay. So she's got the mod now. Oh, you want the juice? You'll be fine for a while. So anyways, yeah, I had to keep that a little bit better. I did get another. I got another disposable coming just because I wanted to try it. I just found some juice 6 months out of Cloud Chucker. 6 months should be fine. You know what? I'll be honest with you, Cloud Chucker. It depends on the juice. We got some juice from Tony Monty that was like 2 or 3 years old, and it still tastes like it did day one, which I was like, how is that even possible?
Go get him. Go get Scuba.
You're not causing trouble, Albie. You can cause trouble if you want to. What was I talking about? That's what he said. I like that. That's what he said. Yeah, but you should be fine with 6-month-old juice, Cloud Chucker. Usually the ones that have the most problem with that is juices that have higher levels of nicotine in it, or if it's 6 months old and it's been in the sun or the heat. Okay, for people that don't know, sun and heat is the enemy of all our e-juice, because the heat and the sun will destroy the nicotine in your juice. That's why most of these juices are in these really dark colored bottles to keep the sunlight out. And you also don't want to keep your juice out in like a 90 degree old.
You just grossed Katie out with what you said.
Okay.
She's like, ew.
Oh man, have a good one.
You said I got something else. I didn't say that.
That's what you meant.
That's what you were thinking.
I did not.
That is so what you were thinking, though.
Y'all women have taken I was not thinking that.
Bullshit.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna say what I was pretty sure no guy said.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Somebody asked in the hangout today, was wet vapes okay to buy from? Hey Addie, how you doing, bud? And all that stuff that I got from the sale, remember they got like a clearance going on with like 40-50% off, or maybe even more. All of that came from wet vapes. I've never ever had an issue with wet vapes sending product out. So whoever was worried about wet vapes, you're fine with them. Order away. As long as they have it in stock, you'll get it. One thing I did order, I ordered something from Amazon, and it wasn't shipped through Amazon. It was shipped through another company. It was a bottle of hot sauce. I saw it on a video on YouTube, and I thought, that sauce sounds really interesting. I will explain in a second, even aliens. So the bottle guy here.
Look at the house we're going to see tomorrow.
Where's the box it came in? Just to give you an idea, this is the box that it came in. That's all hot sauce inside there. It was a glass bottle and it was busted in a bunch of pieces. Which, whoever packed this, all they did was put bubble wrap around the bottle, but nowhere else in the box. So the bottle was free to bounce around inside of here, and it was busted. So I tried to replace it or return it. No returns. So I had to message the company, and they got 48
I would've
hours to
messaged-
respond.
Yeah, Amazon and be like, look, you need to get rid of them as a seller if this is how they ship stuff.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah,
that's
it was
ridiculous.
yeah. It was bad. So I was like, all right, well, the sauce is delicious. I did try a drop or two that didn't have any glass in it, and it's delicious. It's not really hot. It's more of a medium heat, but it would taste
Yeah, it
good.
does
That's
the
the good
worst.
thing
It's-
about you want hot sauce that tastes good.
Square footage isn't the same, but yeah. I just like that it was old and original. I
Oh,
mean,
on that old house?
I expected
Yeah.
there to be issues on an 80-year-old house. I mean, but
So you don't go to a smoke/vape shop. Well, Angela, that depends. It depends on where you live mainly. Some vape shops are really good to go to. Usually when you go to a vape shop, there's definitely a markup. The problem with vape shops is you can buy it a lot cheaper online. I
okay,
have no problems though.
There's a caveat to that. You used to be able to buy it way cheaper online, but now
Yes.
with everybody requiring the adult signature, which cost $8, and having to find alternatives to the USPS, which some of them still do, now your shipping is almost as much as the fucking product. So at this point, sometimes it's better just to go to a vape shop and buy it there.
Oh, you just posted that other house. Yeah. That's I've it's funny because she's like, I can never find any houses. I literally was on the internet for like 2 minutes and I found that house and I was like, now that one looks nice inside. It looks clean. Very clean.
What did Nightbot post? I haven't seen Nightbot post anything.
Nightbot posted anything? What is the Nightbot stuff? Are you asking for donations? Oh, Angela, the donations that Nightbot posts.
Oh, there it is.
It's a
Well,
link.
Just subscribe to the channel, and then
It has a link to, like, if you wanted to send PayPal money. It's not required by any means. That's just there.
it's if anybody wants to send money to do it that way instead of through Super Chat because YouTube takes so much of it.
Yeah, YouTube takes 30 to 35%. So
Thank
if you know, and the super chat thing, which I guess it is turned on this channel. I didn't know it was, but super chat is the
I'm
one where
fairly
YouTube takes all
certain
the money.
We're going to be outbid because that's at the top of our budget. I don't know if they are offering any type of closing cost assistance, which we need.
Exactly, timekeeper.
We have to have 3%, requesting 4%. Not sure if we'll get it though. So.
How old is the house in the Zillow link? Let's see.
was
Built
built
in
in
1960. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely newer than the
60 years old,
1940
yeah.
ones. I mean, this is what I saw that intrigued me about that house over the ones we've already looked at. The kitchen has an island, which I know Munchkin would like. The house has a fireplace, which she would like. It also has a garage, which she would like. The house is clean. The kitchen
Garage
looks
is
nice.
not for me. And I thought about that, Tetley, but here's the thing, right? There are people out there putting GoFundMe's because they can't fucking eat, okay? There's people out there putting GoFundMe's because their medical bills have driven them to the brink of bankruptcy and they have to choose between their medication and their lights, their electricity, their heat. I don't want to start a GoFundMe because I want to buy a house. To me,
Okay,
that just
let me address the big elephant in the room about the vape shops not having what you would like inside of them. Most vape shops, the problem with it is all of their money, most of their money is not made off the hardware. It's made off the
it's made off
juice, number one. And then at that point also, they can get those pods way cheaper than all these other expensive devices and mods that you would buy that they can't mark up as much as they could a pod that they may get for $8 that they sell you for $25. So they're getting a way better markup, so they sell more pods than anything else.
Not to mention, when you're buying stuff like mods and stuff, they have minimum order quantities that you have to buy, and a lot of vape shops don't want to put out the money for the inventory that may just sit there, because a lot of hobbyist vapors don't really buy their stuff from vape shops. So a lot of the stuff that we would want to go in and buy, 90% of the people that go to vape shops, they're not looking for that.
Let's see if that works.
So, aw,
It did work. See, Jade needs to put stuff like that in the channel, in her bot. So I'm just saying.
well, thank you.
And
I
it
love
tells
you
how
too,
many
Angela.
hugs have been given. I'm the
He says
only
who's
regular
Tucker.
customer that rebuilds. Wow. See, that's the other problem, Scott. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't want to rebuild. They want something that they can just take and throw a freaking coil in there and go. That's it.
Well,
Oh
I
my
mean, now
gosh.
that
Y'all are
now that weed is legal here,
Scuba Hug Nightbot. Oh,
mean,
wow.
now what used to be vape shops are now glass shops that sell vape stuff.
Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have showed them that command.
What?
They're wearing the bot out.
Yeah, there's one on the floor behind the why. Did she piss somewhere? Bella?
My
I'll fuck you
dog
up.
My dog
It's
is
on the
getting
floor
old,
behind the
guys,
door.
now, and
She
my
just
dog
peed on the kitchen floor.
my dog feels like she can just go pee anywhere. And I just took her out. Yeah, you saw when I took her out. So I
Yeah.
don't know how she's peeing. I like to do my own coils. I do too, Dumb Long. I really don't want rebuildables
dog,
to
Boots.
like
Slap
get
her.
pushed so far in the back line because oh no. Well, I'm glad it didn't post all that, T-Man. I hugged A instead of a line of hookers. Wow. She might have a bladder infection.
No, she doesn't have no bladder infection. She was able to do whatever she wanted at the old house. She was good for about a year or two, and now she just goes whenever. If it was a bladder infection, we wouldn't be able to take her outside, and then she comes in and shits on the floor literally 2 minutes later. She just doesn't give a fuck.
The Cloud Chucker,
She's
that's
an
the way it
asshole.
is most places. That's what I'm saying. Most of the vape shops, even around here, don't carry a lot of rebuildables or mods. The ones that they have now are probably just old stock that they haven't got rid of. I haven't seen them get
Yeah.
anything new in, unless it's like a
Exactly,
drag
Dolores.
or something that from a mainstream company. Does she drink a lot? No, she peed in the kitchen from
She
what I
seems
understand.
to be always thirsty though, but
If she's diabetic, that would really throw me for a loop. I would not have guessed that.
I mean, she still manages to
You buy everything online,
try
Kelvin?
to drag
Yeah.
him down the street when she wants to come back in the house. He was trying to throw away the poop bag this morning, and she was.
I'll
trying
say
to
that
drag him down the road.
90% of the stuff I get is online. I do like supporting the local vape shop, though. I will go by there and buy, and they give me a 10% discount just because. And it's like the best vape shop we got anywhere
And it's a
near
gas
here.
station.
So yeah, it's a
It's
gas
an
station.
it's an Exxon, but it doesn't even say Exxon. It says Quick Vape. So it's a vape shop that you can happen to get gas at.
Although we have a new vape shop that was open, I went and got juice from the other day, and it's cheaper.
The
than
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, she said it's $12 for a bottle of Nick Salt.
Creed, did you see that Dot Mod just came out with another mod that's very similar to the Cthulhu? It's on Vapor DNA's website. I'm not trying to make you buy something. I'm just saying that Vapor DNA just got some mods in that are shaped just like this. But they take the I think they take the smaller, yeah, they're Dot Mod. But they look like a Pulse version of the Dot Mod. That's what they look like. You know how the Pulse has those plastic covers and stuff? That's the way the new Dot Mod looks. And it does 75 watts, but it's an 18650. once again, we're battling all the mods that do 18650s versus 21700s. People are going to go with 21700 if at all possible. I know I did, even with that Steam Crave mod, which hasn't shipped yet. Even though, geez, I can't even say his name. We both ordered one that Friday. Damn it. His name's probably in chat somewhere too. And I can't think of, not Daryl. I forgot his name. Wow. That's because I'm old and stuff happens. Yeah, I like supporting the local stores, Angela. I mean, if it wasn't for us going in there and getting stuff, they would shut down. Then what were we going to do? No, Michelle, I don't think that house is going to be. I think it's Dave DeMillan. I think you're right. Yeah, Dave Lloyd. There we go. The team. The team. The EH team. Yeah, I mean Dave Lloyd. So we both went and bought that mod from Steam Crave, but it hasn't, at least mine hasn't shipped yet.
Cobra.
If it hasn't shipped yet because I ordered blue, then my bad. Maybe I should have got black, but I ordered blue, so.
There were 4 little doors, Michelle. The other ones were just disguised as cabinets.
They also
They
have the
actually
SX Mini
pushed
that
in.
I'm using. Yeah, the VI class. Yeah, I think they got those too. So there you go. I do enjoy using the VI class. I do have to fill it more than I would like, but I mean, what can you expect? It doesn't have the biggest tank. I mean, it really depends though. If you're using a stock coil, you're preset. But if I use that RBA section that I got, and then I take and change the airflow down to like maybe a 1.8 millimeter airflow, that's going to put me more into a mouth to lung, and the juice will last plenty long enough. Instead of having what you said 7 times you refill it a day, you may do it 3, maybe max. I would say more like 2 probably for the whole day. Once you switch over to mouth to lung, because it doesn't use that much juice.
All right.
But you're still getting the flavor from it. That's the whole thing.
I'm looking at the MLS, right, which is the multiple listing service.
Yeah.
Okay. I decided just for shits and giggles to take off the maximum sales price feature.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I saw some $3 million houses in there, so.
We've driven past Courthouse Green, right? That used to be one of the neighborhoods where when you moved out of your house, out of your parents' house, you'd go get a townhouse in Courthouse Green. It is now one of the most ghetto areas in this city. It is not safe. They started because all the townhouses used to be in the back. So they built houses on the road leading up to the townhouses. They are selling them for $500,000. They have lost their goddamn minds. Ain't nobody gonna pay $500,000 to live in fucking Courthouse Green. That's just not gonna happen at all. I don't know what they're thinking. They built on the way here. It's on the main road, right? They built these little. They're brick buildings that are very crammed in and very close to each other, and it looks like there's 2 townhouses in each building, so each side of the building is one townhouse. They've got a sign up that says starting at $250,000. Now they started building these like a year and a half ago. There's no way in hell they're going to be able to sell those.
Oh, there's
for
Dave.
$250,000. Not at all.
Dave, have they shown where your
Okay, John Q.
Has your mod from Steam Crave shipped yet? Just inquiring minds want to know, because mine still says awaiting shipping. Just wondering if yours shipped, because maybe you didn't pick blue like I did, and I'm having to wait because it's blue. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have the option of, oh, let's sit around and wait to buy a house mid-January. Damn. Okay. Well, Dave, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know when they were shipping them.
Damn.
So that's what it is. They're shipping them later than. Okay, that's fine. So they're going to ship it mid-January. We'll get it mid-February. We'll have it for y'all in a few months. No problem. The one good thing, I mean, not the one good thing. The other good thing about the stock coil tanks for the SX Mini, the coils that are in here are fabulous. You can't say that you don't get really good flavor off these. I know I do. So,
Yeah.
am I getting the drag 4? Well, I will say I'm not really a man for drag, Tetley, but the drags to me have always had a paint issue. Everyone I've seen, the paint comes off of them, and I'm not a big fan of that. Even though lots of mods I got, the paint come off of. I'd prefer to buy something like this that's stainless steel. You know, then you don't have to worry about paint because it's not going to wear off. This is dual 21700 also. So mods like this I really get into because of the really long battery life. Yeah, the doors are faulty too. Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, there you go, Tetley. I mean, I like more innovative stuff, even though how much innovation are we going to get in vaping? I mean, they tried to do a sonic freaking vape device, which failed horribly. I still have that thing. I was supposed to send that to somebody that asked. I can't remember who it was, but they never contacted me back. So they probably wouldn't be able to find coils for it or whatever that thing uses. So good luck with that. It did vaporize the juice, but it didn't heat up the juice. So it was like taking a cold vape. So it wasn't satisfying whatsoever. It sucked. Did not like the ultrasonic vape device that they came out with. Good idea, bad working though.
Well, shit. What was the mod that we took apart that apparently Nazy is no longer doing mods? He said he'll do special orders, just not like he's taking down the website.
Yeah,
So can you put that back together?
I don't know if it's still up here on my. I took a lot of mods and put them away in a box already, which that box is so heavy I can barely pick it up.
Well, yeah, but mine was in pieces, so I'm gonna need you to put that back together.
I don't see the ultrasonic mod on this shelf right now.
Stop chewing on yourself,
You
Bella.
can't miss it because I know it's red and it has a black bar. Maybe I did ship it off to whoever that was because I don't see it anywhere.
Good night, King Cobra.
Night, King Cobra. I don't see it. But yeah, I had one of those ultrasonic mods. Or is it white? I thought it was red though.
I don't remember.
It's hard to miss the darn thing because it looks so weird. There's. I'm gonna grab this box that has a ton of mods in it. This box must weigh 80 pounds at the least.
Damn.
Whoa. I don't think it's in here either, so maybe it got put in the cabinet.
Possible.
Anyways, they made an ultrasonic. I don't see the darn thing. They made an ultrasonic vape, and it really sucked. That's the only thing you need to. I mean, I'll show it on cam. I'll look in the closet really quick, Scott. If I see it, great. If not, I'm not gonna search really hard for it because it sucked. To be honest with you. Oh, dadgum, that thing is heavy. It can't be there. It's not on my shelf. So, all right, I'll look one time real quick.
But I smell stuff. Did Katie come up here and spray something? And smell things.
No, she did not.
Must be one of the children.
Children are downstairs.
It smells like body spray or something.
That may have been Patrick.
Who gets sprayed upstairs?
Nobody sprayed anything. You're smelling shit.
Highly doubt she's smelling the unscented beard balm of the food.
I'm trying.
Okay, well, I don't see it, so that only leaves two options. Either A, I mailed it off to that person that I said I was going to send it to, or B, I just don't know where the hell it is.
Or you forgot what it looks like and you've looked right at it 3 fucking times.
I know what it looks like. It has a weird handle on it. You got to be kidding me, Dolores. Do they still sell them? That's it. That's exactly what it looks like. See, and it's red with that black dot on the side. I don't see it. I'm looking at all these mods. Oh, wait, I found it. It has no pod in it, but I did find it. So, it's right there. It's very dirty and old. So, yeah, this thing used some kind of ultrasonic sound, which don't make sense because you look inside here and it's got connections for power and stuff. I don't know how much I believe that. Use e-cig. That's it, though. And I'm pretty sure I got the coil stuck somewhere in the middle. But there you go. Dolores posted a link. If y'all want to read about it, I'm telling you now, I did not recommend y'all buy that. You're not going to like the vape that comes out. If you decide to buy one of those, you are not going to like the vape that comes out of it. Telling you right now. Imagine vaping.
Right now.
Ice cold vapor. Well, or room temperature vapor. You're not going to like it. So there you go. How much was it? Let's see. $50. $50. Oh, they don't. It's out of stock. You can't buy one. Good. Okay. You don't want to buy it anyway.
Y'all want to see what almost a $900,000 house looks like?
Scuba made me buy a 2023 buffer. Hell, I got no buffer. Oh Lord! Now she's gonna show an expensive house.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't like it. Some of those
that
rooms
took me
are like,
straight
that
back.
is some...
No, that took me straight back to the Fox Hill Road one.
How is that possible?
You posted the wrong link. Oh, thanks, Dolores. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You nailed it. I don't know where it is, but I mean, never mind. I found it. I don't know where it is. I just found it.
All right. Yeah. Take a look at that one.
There we go. Now let's see what you got. Oh my goodness. Now, be honest. When we went yesterday and we drove by those houses by the water, oh my God, those houses were absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
but
they were.
I know that they are at least $1 million a piece.
If not more. Yeah.
They are some high dollar houses.
Yeah.
Huge too. I mean, huge houses. We ain't
Wonder if
never
any
getting
of them
anything
are
like
for
that.
sale.
Unless we win the lottery, that ain't happening.
Look down there. See if there's anything on Chesapeake Boulevard that's for sale.
Yeah, we just need I need a GoFundMe for $898,000. That ain't happening. I don't even know 878,000. $697. 4 bedrooms with 5 baths, and it's almost 5,000 square feet. Goodness gracious.
Here's one on Chesapeake Boulevard. Holy shit. All right, I gotta.
I don't want to see them really high dollar houses that we.
It's cheaper than the one I just showed you.
Hi, I'm Robin Late, showing you things you can't afford. Making you feel like the lowest of lows. Yeah, that. Why would they do? Why did they even have that show?
Why does it do that? Okay, hold on a second. Let me try this again.
Plenty of takeoff room in the driveway. Well, there you go, Breeze. Are y'all trying to make me talk about flying again?
They might be.
Is he showing one in California? Yeah, for $363,000. Oh, is that where Creed lives now? I'm just guessing.
It's
Yeah.
a nice big workshop.
There's plenty of nothing there, I can tell you that. He's got lots of that. Was that an English accent?
That was his version.
Hi, I'm Robin Leach.
All right, you
Was
don't
that-
need to
was-
do it again. That
Okay,
was rather annoying.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's about what people are trying to get for houses here. Look, the overhead view is just dirt.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
When
Just
when
dirt.
I clicked off that house and it pulls up the area map, it's just dirt. It's just
It's
a
just
bunch of
dirt.
dirt. See, y'all got dirt, we got trees, literally everywhere.
My friend is selling this house on the river. Is it a van down by the river? Oh, look at that. That's nice, Michelle.
Oh,
That is gorgeous. I can't afford that. And it's in Alabama, number 2. But, wow. Would you look at that?
would you just look at it?
Pool
Yeah.
table, 3-car garage.
Stop yelling in my ear. We are all.
Oh, am I loud? Okay.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, it is very nice, Michelle. All right, am I going to get the Geek Vape? Oh, the Geek Vape L200 or whatever. All right. David, okay, maybe I was early to the game. I got turned off to those the Geek Vape Legend back in the day because when they first came out, they had a really bad battery drain issue. Now, I will say since then they have fixed that with firmware updates and the mod works fine now. I've just never been interested in getting back into the Legends just because I'm not even though I got big hands, it doesn't feel like a comfortable mod to me. I do like the Aegis X or whatever, the big Geek Vape X one. That one's got a nice big screen for people like me that are getting older and hard to see the numbers. That one you can see just fine, so I like that. The desert has a lot of dirt. That is true, John Q. That is true.
Astute observation, my friend.
I'm learning something every day. The desert has a lot of dirt. You're right.
Oh my goodness. That had a green tub.
I don't know what the one
This
is we
house
just
is
bought, Cloud Chucker.
$975,000 and it's on the water and they have box TVs, multiple.
What's the
box
name of the one we
televisions.
just bought? The Mention. Yeah, that's the one we ordered, Cloud Chucker. The Sting Crave Mention. That's the one we ordered already. It doesn't get released until
What's it called?
mid-January. Meson. MESON. The Geek Vape. I mean, not the Geek Vape. The Sting Crave Meson. MESON. It's $109, but they have they got a coupon code which brings it down to like $81 or something like that. So I ordered one, and the reason I like it is it takes a normal size burrow tank. It comes with the rebuildable decks already. So, and you know, Steam Crave has always been really good at tweaking how the airflow versus coil versus distance from your mouth to get really good flavor. So I'm hoping that this Steam Crave mod is going to be really good. I think it's DeMillen's fault, I think, that we even found this tank or mod. Damn it, DeMillen. DeMillen made me buy shit. I'm just saying.
She does that occasionally.
Addie was backing her up. No, Addie didn't even know. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. They changed the key lime cookie bottle from Sad Boy. Instead of it saying key lime cookie now, it just says let me get my screen up where I can see. It just says key lime C now.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say key lime cookie anymore. Why did they do that? Is there a yes, you did, DeMillen. You made me buy shit. That is a great feat. Not hard to do, honestly. Really not hard to do. Oh, let me go back. I don't know if even Aliens is still in chat. How is me and Stubby getting along? The Stubby I haven't messed with a lot because of how sharp it is on this corner. I did file it some. I mean, it still works fine. It's just I can't put I got the door right here for it. So if I try to put this door on, it doesn't close at the bottom because it's still dented a little bit, so I can't get the door to close. I mean, if I really crank down, I can probably get that door in, but I'll never get it open, so I don't want to do that. And the other thing that always irked me about this Stubby is colors don't match. The little door colors, you know, here's the backside. Look at that. You can see the two definite colors in that blue. They should have taken their time when they anodized these and made sure that the colors matched. You're going to charge that much for a mod? Match the colors, man. People are picky about stuff like that. Make it look good and you're good to go. Anodize the whole thing at once. Don't do it in separate batches like they did with these doors. And then you'll have the same color. This door is so lightweight it ain't even funny. It feels like a match. I would have sent it back. I know, right, Creed? I mean, the colors, yeah, the colors are just not good. Have you got a Dremel that may fix the door?
I think I was supposed to say Dremel.
Oh, yeah. Dremel. Oh. I don't want to Dremel it out. It really just needs... I could get a really small screwdriver and a hammer and just kind of tap just to push that outer edge out just a little bit, and it'll go right back on there. I mean, it's a good mod. Don't get me wrong. It's a good mod. 18650 in there. I wish it was 21700. But, I mean, other than that, it vapes great. It got a good screen on it. Oh. Oh my gosh. And the other big bonus about this thing is it holds a metric crap ton of juice. That burrow tank is huge, and this is full of Nilla nuts, and it tastes absolutely delicious. I'm just going to say that. This has been sitting for what, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks? It is still delicious right now. Oh, that's
Timekeeper
good.
says that it's called two-tone.
Two-tone?
Two-tone.
It's not supposed to be two-tone. It's supposed to be one-tone, damn it.
Everybody else don't know that.
Send you the 520 that's in it. There's no 520 in. Did you see how big that was, Creed? That is not a 520 tank. I'm sorry. The 520 is in the Cthulhu. Is where my 520 resides. Well, that's one of the places. There's a 520 right there. You can see the 520 marking on it. The other 520 I got is in a Pulse. I got 2 of those because I thought Munchkin may want to vape one of them, but she's She still likes the bigger
Got
tanks.
two what?
Which,
What?
two
What'd you get
520
to?
tanks.
Oh. I didn't know you got one.
Well, I bought 2 because I knew they were good, and I didn't want them to either stop selling it or go up in price. So I got 2 while I could.
Oh.
I really enjoy the fact that it has multiple airflow options, just like this new one that I got. That or the one from SX Mini. I got the BP Pioneer tank. It has all those airflow options, a whole freaking bag of airflow options right there. So that's pretty good. Why is my phone blinging right at me right now?
I don't know.
I really need to get another case for my phone. So, I mean, long story short, like it says in the title, that house that we were looking at probably not going to happen because,
No, it's not going to happen.
I mean, it had really good wood. I mean, who doesn't like good wood? Oh, are you kidding me, Timekeeper? Damn. It's even better. If it's even better, that makes me want to try it even more. I didn't know Timekeeper was going to go try it. I guess he already had, but damn. So, Nilla Nuts normally uses vanilla bean ice cream. So, what Timekeeper got us is a vanilla ice cream flavoring. It's not vanilla bean, it's just vanilla ice cream. So, hey, Harry, I got wood. I don't need Viagra or nothing. I got wood. So, I think that with just vanilla ice cream, that would taste really good. I can't wait to try. I'm going to make some probably tomorrow. Well, we got to go look at that house, and I'll try to make some tomorrow. And if it's really good, I'm going to have to come on and tell you all about it because that'll be good. What percentage ice cream? It'll probably be, I would say, 3%, but I don't know what Timekeeper used it at. I tried it a long time ago. Damn, Timekeeper. Well, why are you just now telling us? He tried it a long time ago. He's just now telling us.
Timekeeper got secrets.
That's wrong, Timekeeper. I hold no secrets from you guys. Well, I mean, you would think the vanilla bean gives it like this extra little kick because it's got the bean on it, but vanilla ice cream could be what percentage? I don't LB, what does LB stand for? I don't know. Pound? What percentage? Oh, Liquid Barn. I got you. Is that what? Does it say Liquid Barn?
I'm looking.
I don't remember where that was from. It is Liquid Barn? Okay.
Yeah, manufactured by Liquid Barn.
Okay, it is Liquid Barn. My bad for not looking at the I didn't even look at the company. I just looked at what flavor it was and snurfed it.
That
It
baked
smelled
cinnamon
good.
roll
I was like, okay, we're good to go.
smells really, really good.
The cinnamon is kind
You
of
know what?
weird.
You know what would be good is just baked cinnamon roll with cream cheese frosting. Not necessarily to vape. I want to eat one.
You want to eat one?
Alexa, where is there a Cinnabon?
Oh, you have Timekeeper? Well, I apologize for not paying attention then. I'm old, man. You got to tell me stuff like 18 times. I did not learn about keeping my phone in my back pocket. I did not, Oz, man. My whole case is my case is learned to, it's broken. I've had this case for I don't know, a couple years, so it's done its job, but it's definitely had its time. I need a new case. I want another Tinker mod. Oh, Daryl. It's funny that you bring that up because when I grabbed mine out and went to, it's in this box right here. Absolutely love the Tinker too. That was a great mod, man. It still is.
All right, after we go look at that house,
Yes.
we need to go to the mall.
The mall? For what?
Cinnabon.
That's why you bought it? Well, thank you, Timekeeper. I really appreciate your gesture for my lack of brain power. Let me see if I can pull mine out there, Daryl. Oh! I gotta go into this box again. You know, you would think that I try to keep stuff in an organized
Sorry, but
fashion.
now you all know where there's a Cinnabon near you. That's why you should have headphones on. Just saying,
Ah,
it's
you
not
mean this mod, Daryl?
everyone will get the answer.
The Tinker was great. The paint on this thing is amazing because it goes from purple to blue. Love this mod. Yeah, it looks purple right now, and if I turn it the right way, it turns blue. I really like the paint on this. There's a drag right there. Hey, look at there.
Dolores asked you a question and posted a link.
Is that it? Let's see. The rouleau. Wait. Why has she got a thing of rouleau?
I don't know.
Oh, the Tinker. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's it, Dolores. You can still buy it? I should have bought more than
Smack
one.
cinnamon.
Damn, that box is too freaking heavy. Let me tell you right now, that box is too damn heavy. I shouldn't have tried to put that many in one box.
Well, when I told you to start packing stuff up, I meant all the shit on your floor and on that metal shelf back there in the corner instead of mods. But
Yeah, so Dolores has got a link right there. So, I mean, if you can buy one there, great. The Tinker is an excellent mod. One of the best painted mods I've seen on the market, hands down. That topside 21700. Scott, I don't even think I have one of those.
damn, why are you so loud? You're blowing my eardrums out. Did you turn yourself up or something?
Yes, and I don't even need a volume knob to do it.
Turn it back down. You're very loud. For those of us with headphones on, where's Mick so he can get his decibel meter out?
Well, my mic is close. I'll move the mic further away.
No, then you're just gonna yell because you think we can't hear you. Just
No.
like you do when he wears headphones. Like when he plays his video game, he screams at people because he can't
Is
hear
this
himself.
is
So
this
he
a
talks 10
topside
times as loud.
21700? I don't know. I'm guessing that it might be.
Well, now you've moved it away too close to your speakers, and I can hear myself echoing back.
Let's see if a 21700 fits in there. I'll be damn, it does fit. Oh, look at there. When you put the battery in, it comes right on. Look at there. It does work. Yeah, that's that works just fine. 21700. You got that right, Scott. I have other top sides, but they're not like that one. I think that's the only one I got like that does 21700. I'm sorry, Scott. I wasn't trying to make you mad, bud. Maybe we can find you one.
Who?
Scott Savage.
Oh.
Yeah, the dual is 18650. You're right, Dave. The dual is 18650. I got the hell. Let's break them out here. I got this dual one, which is in blue. This is the regular chip and all that. Then I have this one, which is the carbon one. This one's a blue and black. It's absolutely gorgeous. Which is dual 18650. Squonk, squonk, squonk. Then I have a spade right here, which is Vicious Ant, but yeah, we don't need to talk about that. That's not even the really expensive Vicious Ant one. The other one is somewhere on here. Oh, it's this one. This Vicious Ant is beautiful.
What, mine?
With this is not yours.
Yes, it is.
The hell it is.
It's mine. What's yours is mine. You don't know that yet?
Anyways, there you go. So, Squonk is life. The single 217 I used almost through, but it eventually leaked and killed the board, causing battery drain. Oh, wow, Scott.
See, DeMillan said that one is Munchkins. Where have you been? How do you not know this?
I love how y'all just make it. We're going to talk some more about paramotors and flying and paramotors and flying.
Dolores says that one.
Hi, Al. How you doing?
I'm going to combine y'all's name into one person. DeMaloris.
DeLorean? What the hell is
DeMillan
that?
and Dolores agree that that is mine. You're lucky I don't like squonkers.
So, what is Dolores and DeMillan? DeLorean? We could just, it's a car.
I was gonna call her DeMillis.
I'd fire the cleaning lady. Oh my goodness, y'all are too funny.
How you doing, Al?
Well,
Tired. Only got
all in
3
all
hours
though,
of
I
sleep.
hopefully, if the temperature goes back up, I will be going back outside again to fly. So hopefully, I mean, if John's there, great. If not, I'll go up by myself. I'll fly by myself. But, all right, this is the thing, and y'all may not realize this. Ever since I bought my own equipment, Munchkin has not seen me fly it yet. She only saw me fly in Louisiana, so when I went flying here the last time was at Eastern Shore, and she was at work. I left work early just so I could go fly, which I did, which is amazing, but I need to fly again. I've flown the thing one time. My motor takes 2 hours to break in, and I think it's at 2.6 hours, so I literally have a half hour flight time since I bought it. That's ridiculous. Since what? September? Yeah. Well, I got it probably August, but yeah. But I guarantee this year it's on. It's on. I will be flying whenever Munchkin lets me go flying.
Whenever Munchkin lets you.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't even act like, because even when I do the show on Monday, you're like, blah, blah,
Because
blah.
you told me that it was only going to be every once in a while, not every single Monday, but it's fine. Yeah, but it's January here, John Q. So, like, it's 39 degrees out now, but it was in the 70s yesterday. So,
Yeah, the temperature dropped big time.
it just,
I don't know what happened.
you never know what you're going to get from any given day to day.
They also have the other version of this mod on Vapor DNA. You know, you got the beeper AIO, and now they have one that's like, it looks like a little Game Boy. I almost bought it, and I was like, why? It's another 18650 mod. I'm not gonna really use it.
Every time you want to waste money on a mod, put it in our savings account.
Right? It will happen. Don't force it. You know, Timekeeper, I couldn't agree more. It's nothing that you want to rush out and do. I mean, you're literally putting your life on the line every time you do it. So I want it to be right when I go fly. I don't want to just fly just because, oh, I'll be fine. No. If the weather's not right, the wind's not right, something weird's going, I'm not gonna. My mind's not right, I won't fly.
What do you mean a passive aggressive? I am not passive aggressive. I'm just straight up aggressive. I don't know what
You're just straight up aggressive.
I do sigh a lot.
I don't
Get it
even
from my
know.
mother.
The sad part is I don't even know which house we're going to look at tomorrow.
The one in Hampton on Fox Hill. The one you
Oh,
found.
the Fox Hill. That's the one I found. Yay! Go me, go me, go me.
That we're promptly going to get outbid.
We're
on.
going to get outbid on. Which, hey, you know, what if we put in a bid first? You know, what if they accept the first offer they get? But we're not the first showing, so that's, you know.
Right.
When is my mind
Well,
actually right?
I don't sigh when I'm angry.
Twice a day, Owl? Twice a day is my mind is
I don't
right.
sigh when I'm disappointed either. I sigh instead of saying, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Yeah, it's not a.
I do think that Yeehee has made a definite improvement on battery life. This mod, I mean, I could vape this all day long and don't have to change the batteries. When I take a poop, does not count. Oh, okay. Did Scuba just do the Cabbage Patch? I don't know, Timekeeper. If I did, I didn't mean to.
Probably.
What did Dolores find? Damn it.
And I
like how
didn't
she
roll
spaced my name
eyes,
out right
did
there.
I didn't. Yeah. Just
Oh,
wants to
the
make
Geek
sure you
Vape
see that shit.
T200. That one's touchscreen. Damn, it's $85 though. Damn.
Oh, look, there's John right there.
What? John, what? What are you talking about?
French. Sometimes you just have to go full send, Scuba. YOLO.
Okay.
That's the problem, John. YOLO.
Everybody in chat, John French is one of the guys that I can't say that I fly with because I haven't flown with him yet.
We go and watch John fly.
We went and watched John fly. I didn't get to take off. And I know John saw the first time I wasn't holding my brakes, which that was the rookiest mistake ever. And then the second time I let go of my A's way too close, way too early.
What?
And I'm like, what the hell, man? What am I doing today? I think, John,
Scuba
honestly.
hug dicks. What? What is that? Tetley,
Scuba
how'd you
hug
make
dick.
Scuba-
What? Wait.
Shouldn't that say that Tetley hugged a dick? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say Tetley did it first. I think what it was, John, is I was in too much of a rush. You know, I rushed home. I didn't want you to leave, so I rushed home to get my equipment, got back up there really fast to go flying. And we're looking at houses, man, and I'm trying to get one that's going to have an LZ that we could fly from. If that happens, great. If it doesn't, it won't be that big a deal. We were over in, where we're at, in Hampton, and we found a
Yeah.
spot that's actually in the clean air zone that we could fly from, but we're not going to end up getting that house, so that sucks. But you can fly
There's
right by
no
the water.
takeoff there.
We are flying. We are going to be flying, John. You guaranteed 2023, we're going to get our fly on. Would y'all stop making me hug stuff?
I made you hug Dolores. Scott's got you hugging Cleveland Brown. It's better than you hugging dicks.
Y'all are wrong. Y'all are so wrong. So, and then I got a chase cam. I've never hooked up the chase cam because until John and I get our landings dialed in, which I mean, John is like on the verge of getting his landing. This is the problem.
On the verge.
I mean, he's right on the verge. What John's doing is he's flaring too early. His wing is doing a great job at stalling him out and leveling, but he's doing it about 3 feet too high. So he's kind of ballooning up. And when that happens, when you balloon up like that, all you have to do is wait until don't keep pulling brake. You want to level out. And then as soon as you start to slow down and come down, you're going to flare the rest of the way and you'll stand up on your feet and walk off. And I know John's got like maybe 1 or 2 more landings and he'll nail it. And then I'll be the one face planting. John, I wanted to come out there and help you Monday, but your parents were already going out there. I don't know why you did it, but after you landed and then you pretty much put your face in the dirt, why did you continue to lay on the ground? I'm looking, John's just laying there in the
He
dirt
was
like,
taking inventory.
I deserve this face plant. I'm just going to lay here on the ground.
He was appreciating Mother Earth and just feeling the soil beneath his hands.
He was so laying.
I'm pretty sure everyone heard your mother's butt cheek slam shut, though. Yeah.
Poor John. I mean, he came down and it was great. And then I was thinking he could hear me. I was like, hold it. And I was like, okay, now full flare. And he's got on headphones. He can't hear a word I'm saying.
Scuba was pretty much.
Hey, Linda.
Like yelling at.
I was trying to yell out commands to John
TV.
when to flare, and he can't hear a word. When you got those ear cups on, it blocks out a lot of sound. So if somebody just comes over and starts talking to you, you can't hear anything. And especially with a motor on your back, with it running, I don't know if John killed his motor. I think he did. So he might be able to hear a little bit, but not much, especially from as far away as I was. So, but he did a good job. I mean, hey, any landing you can walk away from is a good one. There you go. I think that, and John's brother flies too. So John's brother got on there and flew, and he landed.
Night, Dolores.
The time I saw him land was a good landing. So I've only had one chance so far, so I need more chances. I will nail it once I figure out where my wing actually flares.
Yeah,
it doesn't flare
kinda,
at chest level. I know that, so I'm gonna have to go down.
Biffed every landing so far. You need to turn your volume down.
Okay, let me turn my volume down. Okay, I'm down now.
For the next 15 minutes.
I don't try to talk that loud. I'm just loud. Well,
Yeah,
what we found now, John, Gloucester is pretty much in a air zone free land. The bottom corner of Hampton, which is where the house was that we found, is air free. There's a red zone
Water everywhere.
right below that, but the Class C airspace doesn't start until 1,200 feet. So you got from 0 to 1,200 that's Class G, and you can fly all through that. 1,200 feet's plenty for me. So I just stay under 1,200 feet. But that's actually over the water, so nobody's going to be flying over there anyway. Right at the beach was G airspace. So I would fly over that. But yeah, I definitely want to get my I got my GoPro batteries charged. I'm ready to go flying again. And I know John said he had I think he's going to see his daughter this weekend, and then next weekend it's on. If we can get some temperatures back up to at least 50.
That's what I
50
heard, John Q.
will be good. Scuba's loud.
Scuba
Am I
is
loud
loud.
still?
You're always loud.
Let me back up my. All I gotta do is back up my microphone. I'm just a loud person.
Yes.
My mom was hard of hearing,
We all know this.
so I'm used to talking
I don't
loud.
think that has anything to do with it. You're
It has
just
a
loud.
lot to do with it, believe it or not. She was
Mhm.
hard of hearing most of my life, so I learned to turn my volume up.
For one person, so you yell at everybody? No.
Yes, everybody.
No. Yeah. You don't think I don't think he's loud.
Yeah, Linda don't think it's loud, but meanwhile she types in caps everything she says. I don't think he's loud at all.
I don't think he'd let me fly the Mavic, Tetley.
You could fly the Mavic.
I don't think you'd want me flying the Mavic behind you.
Oh, well, you could put it on follow me mode. Now, wait. I don't know if I updated my app on my phone for the DJI. If I did and it includes remote ID, it's not going to let me take off anymore. My firmware is good on the drone, but if the software is new and it requires remote ID, it's screwed. It won't even take off. And I can't downgrade to older software. So remind me never to upgrade my DJI software.
Hey, babe, don't ever upgrade your DJI.
You'd be drunk as heck if you was playing the drinking. Timekeeper, you was supposed to be playing, man, because you never know when I
Yeah.
want to fly.
She said she always talks in caps because she's loud too. So
Linda's not loud. I do think it's cool that she only brings out the pom-poms for Monday night show, because I tried to get her to bring them out on Wednesday. She said, nope, that's only Mondays. So, okay, well, that's fine.
she's got standards. She got to do something to.
You know,
Yeah,
the
but
good
back
thing
to the
about that
Monday.
show that we did Monday is especially for new paramotor pilots that are just starting out, to realize, you know, hey, you can miss something as minuscule as not putting the brakes in your hand and completely blow your launch because of it. It's little things like that. That's why you have to check everything. And I got in a rush and I skipped that. I deserved what I got. I didn't hurt anything. But you're welcome, John. But I shouldn't have forgot to put the brakes in my hand. And I would have been in the air, and John had his parents there filming, and I just so blew that launch. It was terrible. Your brother is an FA-16. Damn. So is that like a fighter craft jet thingamajigger? I never knew pom-pommers had rules. Yeah,
I
John
believe
Q.
They call them cheerleaders, John Q, not pom-pommers, but yes.
Check your pom-pom, check your pom-pom. Good thing Scuba don't work for NASA. Ain't that the truth, dumb law?
You know, I haven't taken him over there to look at the big wind tunnels they've got over at NASA because those things are freaking huge. NASA's over by one of our little tiny racetracks.
F-16 flew Top Gun with Air Force and actually teaching Top Gun next 25 flights with paramotor and 140 skydives. Very nice, John. I didn't know he went skydiving. There's a
Your brother's
skydiving
the
place.
one we met out
not
at
far.
Riverview, right?
Yeah, we met him, but I didn't know. I mean, I knew he was a pilot, but I didn't know.
Well, it's not like we
the
said, nice to
details.
mean you. Please hand over your resume. I mean,
Please hand over your resume so we can.
Right.
Yeah. Very nice. Love the Nightbot. Yeah, my Nightbot talks a lot of crap, Linda. Sean could do it too very easily if he decided to.
Oh, we haven't done.
What?
You haven't been robbed in a while.
Oh, you're gonna do a mod heist? Oh boy.
Gonna do a mod heist. Let's see if we can rob you.
Can I rob myself?
You might be able to try to rob yourself. I don't know.
Oh, I gotta type. Let's see if I can get in the mod heist. All right. So, the mod heist, it's kind of funny because Dire Thing set all this up. So, he basically runs a bot off of his own nickname. And what happens is, what's a mod heist?
We try to rob.
So,
Scuba.
Linda, these are mods. These are, vape mods. So what'll happen is everybody's going to get in a car and
Oh, here
come
it
to my
comes.
house. See, Timekeeper takes the last seat in the vehicle.
Good night, John.
Good night, John. Thanks for coming, dude. Time to head to Scuba. So y'all going to try to come rob me now. And we're going to see if you get away with it.
Oh, we made it. We made it off. We got the
Oh, y'all
vicious
got away
ants.
with some vicious ants. So now it gives you points. See, now you
Yeah.
get points for your
But sometimes it fails because Breeze got into the stuffing.
the
which
cat.
My son-in-law.
The
my
cat that's
son-in-law
in
makes
heat
the
has
stuffing.
decided to come visit.
She said,
How you
hello.
doing, Smokey? Yeah, Smokey is in heat, so the cat will not. The cat loves
she's
me
his
when
BFF.
she is in heat for some reason.
Just him.
She could love Patrick. Patrick's a dude.
I don't have a pussy dick.
What? What? Go sniff Patrick. Okay, the cat came back.
Yeah. She said no. I'm back. It just.
You never really fucked with me, ever.
So you were mean to the cat. Her tail is Don't mess with my drink now. Yes, the cat is being completely in the way right now.
Yeah, well, that's all right. She's not blocking the camera. We can still see you.
She
the
is
top of
ducked
a cat
down.
head.
She is ducked down under the camera, but she is
Yeah.
right here. Trust me. I'm petting the
we
cat,
can
and
see her.
she is behaving.
I don't think it'll let us start another one.
Yeah, there's a
This
cool off,
down
a
time.
cool down period before you can heist me again.
Their stuffing is special, John Q. Do you think your Turkey Day stuffing will make you want to take a nap? Patrick's stuffing, yeah, that's dangerous.
Well,
shit.
I hope we have good luck tomorrow, guys, on this house. If the other people that go look at it decide to put in a view, hey, cat, what are you doing? What just happened?
She's pressing buttons.
Don't touch the keyboard, man. The cat is messing with stuff.
She just wanted to remind everybody what they were watching.
What are you doing? You're not. How are you even touching that? What is she
What?
touching? I don't know how she's reaching the keyboard.
I don't know.
She's gonna hit the stop streaming button next, and we're just gonna go offline.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if anybody tries
Talion.
to increase their offer, I'll have to call my loan officer and be like, so remember when you said you could work some magic? What do you think? Now, he did make us a side offer and said that if we find a house that we like that's shit, that he'll buy it outright and rehab it and
That
flip
come
it
off
to
the
us.
ground? Okay.
They're giving you floor pretzels?
No, she has a bunch on the chair.
Okay.
It's fine. This cat is out of control.
She's not all up on your shoulders and stuff.
Do you want me to show you what this cat's doing? I don't
Sure.
think I can because she's hitting the keyboard already.
What is she doing?
Let me see if that shows.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea of what this cat's doing, guys.
Yeah, what's the other one? Let me
Get her
find the
fixed.
other
I know,
others.
right, Red? She does need fixed. She just
Here's
wants
the other one.
She wants pets and more pets and pets. Yeah, she is definitely in heat, Harry. She's
Yeah.
definitely in. I mean, you can tell. Look at what she's doing with her rear end. Yeah, she's flirting with me. No flirt.
Yes, she is. She loves you. That's the other one that we're waiting for the agent to get back to us on that one.
No flirting with the scuba. Did I build the RBA that came with it? Any helpful hints? The RBA that came with what, DeMillan? As far as the VI class, it did not come with a RBA. It came with a different type of tank that takes a insertable coil head. The VI has its stock coils. Then it has one that takes coils, but not rebuildable coils. The Pioneer RBA I got was made by BP Mods that fits inside of the VI class, which is any one of the tanks that fit in the dot mod will fit in the VI class. Smokey, come on. Okay. You got to go over there somewhere. The cat's getting crazy. She will jump right back up here though.
Because you're ignoring her. She's very unhappy.
I'm not ignoring her. She'll come upstairs in a minute and just meow, meow. Oh, the Cthulhu. Ooh. The stock one for the Cthulhu. I did build it, DeMillan. Giving you tips on it would be hard because it's hard for me to remember. From what I remember on that one, I had to cut my wicks pretty short because the chimney was so small for that RBA. I basically flared out the ends of the wicks to make them like a big bow tie, and then pop the top down on there. I will say that the stock RBA that came with the Cthulhu was not as good as the 520 tank that I put on there. If that's any consolation, I would honestly, I used the stock one once and immediately switched to the 520 and liked it so much that I never went back. So I know I have the stock one here somewhere on my desk, but I'd have to. I got to clean my desk before I can find it. I got way too much stuff on my desk. I got Beats headphones that I've only put on one time, and there's on my desk. Yeah, we're almost gone, Talion. Thanks for showing up, Talion. Ain't seen you in a minute. Or you're using a different nickname, I don't know. What size coil fits in it? DeMillan, I think that you're pretty much limited to 2.5 millimeter. I don't think you can go to 4. I mean 4. Oh my God. I don't think you can go to 3. 2.5 fits in there pretty good, or 2 millimeter. I wouldn't go too much higher than that. You might could fit. I think the 2.5 barely fits. If you want to have a little breathing room, I would go with 2 millimeter. From what I remember. You ain't put. I don't think you can put 3 millimeter in there though. Now on something like the 520, yeah, you got room to spare. Oh yeah, it'll be nice to actually get to go flying with John. if I can go when he goes instead of when he's about to leave. That kind of sucked. I'm surprised that he showed up in chat tonight, though. That was like, wow. Out of the blue. He probably came in here going, what the heck is he talking about? He's not talking about paramotors. Of course it is,
Good night,
Linda.
Creed. Thank you.
I'll see you
Thank
Monday,
you, Cloud
Linda.
Chucker. Good night. Good night, Linda.
We're going to be getting off here in a minute, too. We have to get up early. Well, no, we don't have to get up too early, but we're going to go see a house tomorrow, so we got to be ready to go do that. I don't know how far it is, but we're going to be going to do that tomorrow. Got some
Probably
planning
about
to
the
do.
same time frame as the other house.
Oh, okay. Let me know if you get to put in an offer. We will do that, Creed. I'll try to take some film of the house tomorrow also. I still have the camera. I don't know why the camera tried to give me hell and say my SD card was too slow. Then I hit record again and it recorded fine. So I'm like, really? Because it's got the right speed SD card in there, but whatever.
See, our problem is we can't close until March 1st. So
Yeah.
at this point in time, a lot of people, unless for some reason they need to delay, we wouldn't be able to stand a chance against somebody that offers full price with no contingencies, no closing costs. And
Now,
can
the
close
contingencies and
ASAP.
closing cost, I can see that being a problem. But if it's a thing about when they want to close, like if they have to close ASAP, move the time up. I don't care.
Yeah, we can't. So
Yeah, it's hard to watch 360 in 2D. It is, Scott. If y'all are trying to watch that 360 video, this is the thing. If you're watching it on the Xbox, you can watch it using that app, and you'll be able to move the screen around. If you're watching it on your TV, using the YouTube app on your TV, it's probably not going to work. On a PC, it works fine. On a phone, it works fine. You should be able to go up and click on the video and spin the picture around and look wherever you want. Some devices can't do it, but just find a device that you got that'll work with a 360 video. I mean, I could sit there and edit it and try to make it a view that you need to see, but it would take too long. I just wanted to hurry up and post it and go. I went to bed while it was posting, so there you go.
Yep.
But yeah, 360 video. I mean, I could even click on it and show you what it's supposed to look like, but let's see. I wonder if I can do two things at once. Can I do two things at once? Of course I can.
No, you can't.
I want to see if it'll work just so I can show y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go
working now.
plus and was
I
it
don't know why
window
it messed up the
capture?
first time.
Okay, I guess y'all see it now, right? So, see, I can move this around. This is what y'all should be able to do. I don't want to make anybody dizzy. What do you see, babe? Is it working?
I see it.
The
Yeah.
yeet. Little stairs.
Yeah, all that you
AC
see in the
in
backyard
window.
is all gumballs. That's not leaves, that's gumballs. Well, there's some leaves, but mostly gumballs.
There's a little fire pit over there with a nice little fire deal thing in the middle. Looks like a
Little
tree
bitty
fell on that fence and
shed
bent
slash
the
house.
top rail. That was just a little small. I mean, that's like a little clubhouse, I would say.
AC unit upstairs.
This is going to put us over about 12 minutes, but I want people. You can see how big the AC unit is. It's pretty big. I mean, for that size house, that's a big AC unit right there.
Oh,
Yeah, and we found out the
Somebody's
window
out front.
unit. The guy found it in the garage and just shoved it in there to see if it worked, and then was too lazy to take it out. I wouldn't say
There's
too
another
lazy. The
AC
man's
unit
got
in the
8
window
kids, 2 of
upstairs.
them with severe developmental disabilities. So
I could see somebody run extra,
you
but
know.
you only run extra if the main one isn't doing his job.
So
Look at this skinny.
yeah, but that one's got too many
Then what is that
issues
for?
based on the home
There's my
inspection.
tag.
So that's gonna be a no.
All right.
Hello, she's like, let me just go
She
on
said
in
Scuba
here.
Steve. I was like, she must have looked at my tag because she called me Scuba Steve. And we never told her that.
No.
She's like, I love that.
And I am sorry to be late.
So this, I guess, is the main living
Yeah, we got
room,
it.
which honestly, I mean, where are you going to put anything? Where can you put a couch? Or the TV would be right there on that wall. This bookcase doesn't move, and there's a window behind it, which is very strange.
Weird. Yeah.
The hardwood, though, is gorgeous everywhere in the house.
So a little bizarre.
It's just, and then I love this
Can
wood
you
beam.
stop showing me, please? Yeah, you can look everywhere
Stop
else.
showing you.
Stop showing me.
So there's a thermostat right there on that wall, and there's another thermostat in the middle over here.
Yeah,
She was
little
showing a
closet.
closet or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think I go over here in this room, which is completely black until I turn the light on. Then it's really bright.
Whoa,
Yeah, I don't know why we were walking around in the damn
that's
dark.
bright.
Yeah.
Well, everything was turned off. I don't know who would sleep on that little bed, but
One of the 8 kids.
I mean, all the wood and stuff looked fine.
Wow.
Well, the stairs
why-
only went up. They converted the attic into bedrooms, so you walked up the stairs and one room was on the left and the other one was on the right. That's literally all there is.
Oh, the bathroom.
Yeah, that bathroom was clean as shit for having 8 kids.
There's a door. So it kind of shuts it off.
So inside, I think I'm gonna go show the under the stairs right now. That was a gun safe, and what I knocked over was a clip for a handgun. I didn't even know. I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
what I was
opened
touching.
one of those cabinets in that bookshelf and it was just full of ammo.
I don't want to bother her, but
Yeah, completely full. I didn't show all that, but
Email the other side and be like, hey, give me a copy of the EMT. That's a good sized closet.
I don't know why I went back in that room.
they bail. You know, I don't know if you like that house, but you know.
So for those of y'all that saw 2D and didn't get to see 3D, hopefully this helps.
And the floor is as old as this house is.
I do like that all the doors have the little crystal door handles,
Yeah.
which you can't really see now because I'm standing in front of it, but
Yeah, plaster, you know.
there's one there in the middle.
And those doors, they're not the thin veneer ones, right? Those are solid ass doors. And that staircase was substantial.
Yeah,
That last
well, I
step
mean,
though,
it's
boy,
just for,
that's a
like,
doozy. It's way taller than normal stairs.
At the top of the stairs that got smashed on the kid when they were moving out. The kid fell through it.
Oh,
That light
man,
was
that's got so
ridiculous.
many
It was like
watts.
3 watts. It was so dim in that room. Whoa, what am I clicking on? I'm not trying to do that. Play. There.
It's hard to tell tell in the pictures.
Yeah, you can't. The pictures threw me all off. I was like, what?
Now,
And it looked like the oven was so far away from everything. It's
I like
literally
the
not
oven,
that
the gas
far.
oven with the center burner, and the center burner was pretty nice.
upstairs is the bedroom.
Yeah, so this is like a den.
The den is huge. Let's go ahead and show you the
Oh,
ceiling
this is
here,
the one that
where
I was
the
looking at
water
roof, I was
damage
like,
is.
"Ugh."
That's where the water damage is.
This is where, well, yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, so in
The
the
actual plywood looks.
in the agent remarks, I was gonna tell you, they said as is, sold as is, whereas seller will pay 3% closing costs. House was appraised for 234.
Well, it was
Don't
built
miss
in
out.
41.
House appraised
though.
234. They were
This has
asking
been
200,000,
sold
guys. So
Yeah.
That
So-
den
234.
was added on. That whole den was added on.
I don't know why
They're
there's
like
knife
knife
blocks
blocks.
on
Why
the
would
wall,
you-
but there
And
is.
it is a knife block. That's weird. It is seriously a knife block.
Yeah, you just slide knives down into there. Yeah,
What's weird is that looks like water damage.
The
but
den's
at the
pretty
same time, it
big, and I
doesn't.
love all the
Where
hardwood
it's
floor.
scraped
but
off.
this
Love
is
that.
where the whole attachment
The
is
only
put onto
part
the
about
back
the
of
layout
this,
that I
so
didn't
that's-
like
it's
was
leaking
the
at the
dining
seam.
room, because there's no way you could put a dining room table in there, and
It worries me
I mean,
because
you
they
have
got
to walk
central
around the
AC,
table
but they
to
got
get to
AC
the door to
units
go
all
into
over
the
the
den.
place.
That would just be weird.
It's chipped off. It doesn't look.
I bet you that is.
Oh, I do want to see this. Open sesame.
That
Wow.
breaker box did not want to
That's a
open.
normal breaker box.
No, it's because it wasn't screwed
Thought it
down
was
all
gonna
the
be a
way.
fuse
so-
box. on
Yeah,
that.
the top is screwed in, but the bottom isn't,
The top one.
which is weird.
It is 100 amp. Did I didn't try to activate the
Indeed,
dryer
Wally.
or whatever.
While you're over there.
Touch screen.
It's like, hey. So they call
There's still clothes in it. So this is the return. Man, that's a big return. You could just suck stuff
I
into
did
here.
turn on the AC, and that return sucks a lot of air in.
And they're gonna leave this washer and dryer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
did
was
see
only
that. Which
100.
that's it's a pretty nice washer. That's a Samsung. Hey, look at that.
So if you ever
Real
watch the
cool
video
dryer,
and it
but-
has the little arrows over in the top left corner, that means you can just grab the screen and turn it around, which is what I'm doing now. I'm just turning the. They had some hamsters there in that little
Hi,
aquarium.
Red.
But the
Gerbils.
agent must be one of the-
Gerbils? Okay, gerbils.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is that door. that
Which
goes
scared
out
the
to
hell out of
little
him
thing.
because he didn't
'Cause there's
realize there were
that
gerbils in
door
there until he
down
bent down,
here.
was looking at something, and one of them hopped out of its little tube.
Yeah, they popped out. They were like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Who's in our house?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to give it to me. 249, 251, 265, 274.
Yeah, and the the home inspection.
Holy moly!
It said that they could
Oh,
not.
that's where the gun safe was. It's too dark to see,
Oh, I
but
did
there was a
not try to
big
drop
gun
that.
safe right there.
Yeah, they said they couldn't. They couldn't
Jesus.
look at the stove because the owner was at home and using it. So in the pictures of the home inspection, there's pictures of the stove with pans and food on it, and says, stove in use. Yeah, we're not gonna do. If there were no issues with the roof, I was still concerned with the electrical.
There's the hole in the wall that the teenager busted through the wall right there.
Yeah, he was carrying something, lost his balance, and yeah, that's the only part that's drywall. Everything else is plaster. Shit, one of the walls in the kitchen is.
I'm almost
concrete.
at that ceiling. It's not a very tall ceiling. I don't know
So
if y'all
both
can
of
tell.
those cabinets on the inside, you push them in and move them to the side, and that's all storage.
This
along
is
the
all
sides.
trashed out in here. There was stuff all over the floor.
OMG. Oh my goodness.
I mean, they're still living there, so I mean, it's not gonna be clean and empty because they're still living there.
You can push these cabinet things out, and there's.
I just said
space-
that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna fall through the damn stair rail. We're grown-ass adults, DeMillan. Of course, that step is probably about 4 inches taller than a step should be. That kind of caught me off.
Yeah,
You don't want to
God.
walk down them steps
It was
after having a
bad.
couple drinks, and John Q will be sending me.
I wonder
more
who
triple
ran through the
GIFs.
wall.
The son.
Oh.
Yeah, the kid was like carrying something, and he said they fell backwards.
That was actually on the home inspection too, DeMillan. Was a safety
They said
issue
they're
that the
gonna fix
railings
that.
were too far apart.
Thanks. Gee, thanks. Yeah. So they're not counting them.
So that's pretty much it. That was a tour of that house. I mean, it helps a lot that you can spin it around and look and see what's going on everywhere. That floor heating, though, I mean, that thing, I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is.
Well, if her dumbass can't walk down the stairs without falling off the side of it, that's her own fucking problem. Now what's weird is it's that floor furnace, right? But when you read through the appraisal, it says she turned on the heat and she could feel heat coming out the vents like it should be. So I am confused, but it doesn't matter. We're not buying it anyway. So
All right, I'm gonna stop it there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's hopefully y'all can see what was going on there. It was weird. I mean, you can only expect so much. We don't have $500,000 to go buy a house, so it is what it is.
We
No
got one of
fireplace.
those we got one of those in a box in the
It did
hallway,
have a
so-
chimney though, Wally, which doesn't make sense. So I don't know what the chimney was for.
In the home inspection, it said it was an exhaust.
An exhaust for
it-
the
yeah,
for
but
the heater.
they made it look like a chimney.
Think about the dog falling. I don't even think the dog will go upstairs. All right, let's get off of here.
Yep.
You guys have a great weekend. I will try to film some stuff when we go look at the other house tomorrow and keep y'all informed as
Thank you,
best as I
timekeeper.
can. But other than that, we'll catch you guys next week.
Right, team hangout votes nay.
Votes nay.
Night night.
Good night, everybody.